Phrasal verbs and multi-word verbs. Multi-word verbs are verbs which consist of a verb and one or two particles or prepositions. Examples: up to, over, then, down. There are three types of multi-word verbs: phrasal verbs, prepositional verbs, and phrasal prepositional verbs. Sometimes the name phrasal verb is used to refer to all three types. Let me explain. Phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs have two parts: a main verb and an adverb particle. The most common adverb particles used to form phrasal verbs are around, at, away, down, then, off, on, out, over, round, up. Now look at these. Bring in, go around, look up, put away, take off. What all these means? It means phrasal verbs often have meanings which we cannot easily guess from their individual parts. Let's read these sentences, and you will find the meanings in brackets. The book first came out in 1997. It means was published. The plane took off an hour late. It means flew into the air. The lecture went on till 6:30. It means continued. It's difficult to make out what she's saying. It means hear or understand. Remember, phrasal verbs are often, but not always, less formal than a single word with the same meaning. Let's compare these sentences. Phrasal verb with more formal single word. We need to sort the problem out. We need to resolve the problem. The team only had an hour to put the stage up before the concert. The team only had an hour to construct the stage before the concert. Now let's move to the phrasal verbs and objects. Many phrasal verbs take an object. In most cases, the particle may come before or after the object, if the object is not a personal pronoun like me, you, him, us and more. Here we can compare between particle before the object and particle after the object. Please note that P is for particle and O is for object. She brought up 3 kids all alone. She brought is a particle. Up is an object. I brought my children up to be polite. I brought is object. My children is particle. Do you want me to take off my shoes? Do you want me to take is particle. Off is an object. Come in, take your coat off. Come in is object. Your coat is particle. And remember, if the object is a personal pronoun, me, you, him, us and more, we always put the pronoun before the particle. Example: I've made some copies. Would you like me to hand them out? And not, would you like me to hand out them? One more example. Oh, I can't lift you up anymore. You're too big now. And not, I can't lift up you anymore. We usually put longer objects after the particle. Look at this example and the underlined. Many couples do not want to take on the responsibility of bringing up a large family of 3 or 4 children. We can use some phrasal verbs without an object. Break down, get back, move in out, carry on, go off, run away, drop off, hang on, set off, meet out, join in, wake up. Example: the taxi broke down on the way to the airport, and I thought I nearly missed my flight. We'd better set off before the rush hour traffic starts. What time did you wake up this morning? Prepositional verbs. Prepositional verbs have 2 parts: a verb and a preposition which cannot be separated from each other. Examples: break into a house, get over an illness, listen to, cope with a difficult situation, get on, look after a child, deal with a problem, get off, look at, depend on, go into, look for, do without, lead to, look forward to. Now let's move to prepositional verbs and objects. Prepositional verbs always have an object, which comes immediately after the preposition. The object which is underlined. It can be a noun phrase, a pronoun or the ing form of a verb. Let's have a look. Somebody broke into his car and stole his radio. I don't like this CD. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Getting to the final depends on winning the semi-final. Some prepositional verbs take a direct object after the verb followed by the prepositional phrase. For example, associate with, remind of, protect from, rob of, provide with, thank for, and remember. Do is a direct object, while preposition is the object of preposition. In these examples both are underlined. Hannah reminds me of a girlfriend of mine. How can we protect children from dangerous material on the internet? I'd like to thank everyone for their kindness. Here question arise. Prepositional verbs or phrasal verbs. Not all phrasal verbs need an object. Prepositional verbs examples. Listen to, depend on, always have an object after the preposition. I've got a great new CD, shall we listen to it? And not shall we listen to. With phrasal verbs, the object can come before or after the particle, if the object is not a pronoun. With prepositional verbs, the object is always immediately after the preposition. Let's have a look. Objects are underlined. Do you always look up every new word in a dictionary? Do you always look every new word up in a dictionary? Phrasal verb, the object can come before or after the particle up. Could you look after my bag while I go and buy the tickets? Prepositional verb, the object is after the preposition, and not could you look my bag after. Phrasal prepositional verbs. Phrasal prepositional verbs have three parts: a verb, a particle and a preposition. The particle and the preposition cannot be separated. Many of these verbs are often used in informal contexts, and their meaning is difficult to guess from their individual parts. Verb plus particle plus preposition like catch up with, get on with, look out for, come up against, listen out for, look up to, do away with, look down on, put up with, face up to, look forward to, watch out for, get away with, look in on. For examples, Ken's just chatting to a friend. He'll catch up with us in a minute, which means reach join. Do you get on with your neighbors? Which means have a good relationship with. We look forward to meeting you on the 22nd, which means anticipate with pleasure. Phrasal prepositional verbs and objects. The object is underlined below. It always comes immediately after the preposition, and not in any other position. Examples: she was a wonderful teacher, we all looked up to her, which means respected, and not we all looked her up to, or we all looked up her to. Some phrasal prepositional verbs also take a direct object after the verb, as well as an object of the preposition like fix up with, put down to, put up to, let in on, take out on. Do is a direct object while preposition is object of preposition, both underlined. She fixed us up with a violin teacher. We're really grateful to her. Fixed us up with means arranged for us. We just put the accident down to bad luck. There's no other reason. Put down to means think the cause or reason is. Here we come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you will practice your English phrasal verbs in a right way. Don't forget to like, comment and share. And if you are new to our channel, remember to subscribe. Love and peace to all.